red hot right now.
We came out telling you that it would be high energy and full of excitement, and so far it has been. 17:04 left to go here in the first half of play, and TSU is on top by 8. Tucker, you couldn't ask for TSU to come out any better than what they've been able to come out in this basketball contest, moving the basketball, finding the open man, and knocking down the open shots.
That's exactly what you want to see from this ball club, especially after you saw those past few performances, and now with a full healthy roster, you're seeing they're playing with intensity, they're playing together, and they're making shots, knocking them down.
So far for Texas Southern, it's been Bryce Roberts along with Hoofstead. Hoofstead has 5 points for TSU, and Cashin Nat has 4 for Sam Houston. Bearcats will inbound the basketball. Anytime that you have that opportunity to go one-on-one, want to take it. Three-pointer from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded underneath by Texas Southern. Pushed out by the Tigers.
You always love to see your guards getting on the glass and then pushing it up.
Upset from 3. No good. Rebounded underneath by the Bearcats.
The Bearcats looking to push it up now.
Off the window. No good. You can tell that the Bearcats are just a little rusty after knocking down 33-pointers in their last 2 games. Tigers moving the basketball, three-pointer, no good for TSU.
We're seeing some great ball movement. Just wasn't able to hit that one that time.
This is the way you like to see basketball played. It's almost like playground basketball, up and down the floor. Foul on the floor is going to be called.
And I see Hubstead might have rolled on his ankle a little awkwardly. I see him shaking his leg over there, maybe with a little discomfort. That might need to be something that the Tigers need to watch for.
And you can't afford to lose a guy like Hubstead, who's averaging over 15 points a game for the Texas Southern Tigers and somewhere around 7 rebounds as well.
And it looks like Coach Jones is going to keep him in the game here.
Sometimes one of the things that coaches like to do is to see if their guys are going to fight through whatever pains they may be going through, because there's a difference between being hurt and being injured.
And sometimes there just might be an awkward or uncomfortable feeling. Just got to shake it off.
Ball in the low post, in and off the window. Good job that time by the big fella for the Bearcats.
And that was just a strong move there by Ford.
Ford did a good job of going one-on-one in the low post. Tigers running motion offense up high. Hubstead has it at the top of the key. Roberts, step back, no good. Rebounded, now pushed up the floor by TSU. Walker has the basketball. Manning has it. Ford looks like they're going ball screen. Kicks it out over in the corner to Nat. No good. Rebounded underneath.
And compared to the first 4 minutes, we've seen now in these last 2, the ball movement's been the same, just hasn't been able to knock down the shots on either end.
Upset from the top of the key, no good again. Pushed up the floor. We are seeing fast-paced basketball. Manning off the window going one-on-one.
And that right there, Ozzie, is what you call a grown man drive.
13-9 is our score. Texas Southern on top. Here's the kick out. Three-pointer from the corner. No good. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called underneath. 14:38 left to go here in the first half of play. We've had a track meet here from the H&PE Arena. 13-8, Texas Southern on top. We'll take this time out. We'll be right back. $14:38 remaining here in the first half of play. Texas Southern on top of Sam Houston. These two teams less than an hour apart from each other, and it looks like both teams are running down I-45 the way they're playing.
You're not lying, and I've seen this happen last year. We saw it was a close game to start, so we need to see if the Tigers can continue to hold this pace with the Bearcats.
14:38 remaining here in the first half. Texas Southern basketball underneath. Texas Southern will take it out. A couple of new faces in the ball game for Texas Southern. We'll get that established for you in just a moment. 13-9 our score. Texas Southern on top. Patterson from 15, no good. Rebounded by the Bearcats and pushed up the floor. Wow.
Just as you said, sprinting down I-45, that was a drive, full head of steam. He had his mind made up. He was not passing that ball.
It's watching Lamborghinis and Porsches drive up and down the highway right now. Tremendous athletes out on the floor.
Very fast-paced game.
Posey with the basketball up high. Posey will spin in the lane, gets up, under, goes off the glass, and it's good.
First, we had the jam by Posey. Now we have the lifty lay by Posey.
Posey goes one-on-one, almost NBA style. Walker with the basketball up high, gets trapped. Now Texas Southern will trap again. Illich underneath, almost travels, shot is blocked underneath, and rebounded. And a foul's going to be called on Illich.
Illich having some words with the official. He had some positioning there and patience underneath, but so did Gurecki for Texas Southern and came up with the big block there.
At this point in the game, you don't want to do anything that's going to cause the officials to not want to call any of the necessary fouls down the stretch for you. Texas Southern with the basketball. That's Anderson over to Patterson. Patterson back up high to Posey. Posey looked like he was going to go by and a travel or an offensive foul.
Yep, offensive foul on the big man.
We're not exactly sure if we called the timeout. Coach Johnny Jones is talking to the officials right now. Apparently he wants to get everything. The officials want to make sure this game doesn't get out of hand. Heard the officials tell everybody, go to your bench and look. It looks as if they're going to do a review to see what transpired just moments ago. 15-9 our score. Texas Southern on top. And when you have a game of this magnitude with teams with big hearts, having that big Texas pride from both of these institutions, it can get a little chippy from time to time, Tucker.
It can get chippy from time to time, especially when this matchup last year was just as close up until the end. You know, Sam Houston pulled away, but we know Texas Southern was in it from the jump. So the Bearcats know Texas Southern is not a team to be fooled around with, and that they can compete with just about anybody.
And that's one of those things that Coach Johnny Jones has been able to do with this Texas Southern University team. We're going to find out exactly what's going on. And there's a common foul call on Texas Southern, and it will be Bearcat basketball. We were talking about Coach Johnny Jones and being competitive.
That was a common foul on 34. Yep.
So we make sure that we have it. Man-to-man defense being played, aggressive man-to-man. Ball over in the corner. It's going to be stolen away by Patterson. Patterson one-on-one. Pull up from 8. Misses the shot. Rebounded underneath by the Bearcats. 15-9 our score. Bearcats trailing by 6.
Was not a bad look. He just wasn't able to knock it down.
That shot is going to be blocked away. Pushed up the floor. Kick out. Patterson 1-on-1, shot off the glass, off the rim, no good. Pushed up the floor by the Bearcats. Manning has it, gives it up. One bounce pass and a beautiful job by Sam Houston running the break.
That was a sweet dish there. Made the man go the other direction.
Great job that time by Nichols. Posey with the basketball up high, kills his dribble at 29 feet. Dribble drive down over the baseline. Turn around in the lane. Soft shot. Just wasn't able to get the roll that he would like. Pushed up the floor. Three-pointer, no good that time by Nichols. And pushed back up the floor by Texas Southern. And a whistle on the play.
And that's what we need to see more from Texas Southern. They've been doing a great job of hitting open shots, getting in the lane, but they also got to get to the free throw line too and knock some of those free shots down. We've seen them have some great interior defense here on the other end, not really allowing anything in the paint here for the Bearcats.
Anderson goes to the line for Texas Southern. First free throw shot is up. Rattles in and out of the rim. Texas Southern has struggled immensely. Mass substitution taking place as well. Has struggled this year being consistent at that free throw line. Anderson has a chance to hit the back end of a Justin Begg back in.
And Big Josh Apawa in for Texas Southern as well.
Second shot missed as well. 15-11. Starting to see the pace slow down just a little bit. Motion offense being run by the Bearcats. Ball comes in. Top of the key. High screen and roll action. Three-point shot up and good.
Wow. Was not expecting him to hit that. The hand all in his face. King was still able to knock it down.
King does a great job with the defensive pressure looking right at him. Texas Southern with the basketball. Posey has it. Coming to set the screen. One-on-one action down low. Ooh, that was close to traveling. Shot off the window. Nice job.
Nice move by the big boy.
Josh Apua.
Moving his hush puppies, getting to the rim.
Dribble drive and a kick out and a turnover as Nichols should have been cutting down, Begg said. 11-12 left to go here in the first half of play. We've had a dandy so far. 17-14 is our score. Texas Southern on top of Sam Houston. We'll take this time out. You're watching Tiger Basketball on YouTube TV. Next media. Gotcha.
So next media time.
Oh.
So next media
Welcome back to the H&PE Arena here in Houston, Texas, on the campus of Texas Southern University. Ossie Clark along with Tucker, too. Sonia Flynn is roaming the sideline. She'll be jumping in just a moment with a sideline report. But so far in this basketball contest between these powerhouse basketball programs, it has been an outstanding turn of events up and down the floor all game long between Texas Southern and Sam Houston.
It has, and you mentioned on that last possession before the break, Ozzy, that the Bearcats had gotten to their offense. We hadn't really seen that so far this whole first half. It had kind of been mostly fast break basketball between both teams, and now we're seeing the game slow down just a little bit. Teams are they're both getting into their sets, and now they're running some plays, and that was a steal there by the Bearcats.
Bearcats pushing, and Nichols with the basketball on the far sideline. Here is the pro hop, and a foul's going to be called. Apoa picks up his foul. That's going to be the third against the team.
And despite some of their struggles getting to the lane and getting to the cup early, they still are attacking the rim and attacking Texas Southern inside.
Going to the line for the Bearcats is number 4, Cashy Nat. Cashy Nat came into this ball game averaging a little over 10 points a game. And so far, he's putting in yeoman's work in this game already with 6.
And Zaire Hayes also checked into the game as well. Hit some big shots for the Tigers earlier when he was in the game.
Second free throw shot was up and good. 17-16. Things are slowing down just a hair. Posey with the basketball. 3-point shot from Cullen Street. Knocking it down.
I don't know if that was from Cullen, from MLK. He shot that one from deep.
Oh, my goodness. What a shot. Put up and knocked down, giving the Texas Southern Tigers a 4-point advantage. King dribble, drives, gets to the rim, and will be fouled and go to the line. .14 left to go here in the first half of play. King will go to the line. And I believe that
foul was on Big Josh Apoa.
Apoa picks up his second foul of the game, 4th against the team. King at the line, first free throw shot off of the back iron. Substitution being made for Texas Southern. Troy Hupstead comes back into the ball game.
And you know Coach Jones wants and needs him out there on the floor. He's going to come back and give the Tigers more energy. Let's see if that pace picks back up.
Second free throw shot up and good. 20-17 our score. Texas Southern with the advantage. Weisinger has the basketball. Knocked down the three-pointer just moments ago. Tigers running their offensive sets at the back screen that time. Inside the Posey. Looked like they were going to double team. Bearcats were going to double team. Falling away that time was Posey instead of just going straight up. Bearcats with the basketball, moving it efficiently.
Nearly almost got knocked out over here.
Oh, my
King
goodness.
Threw that one out of bounds, and
he had a little oomph on that one.
I don't know. We might have done some. He might have heard us before the game, huh?
Just a little conversation before the game. Nothing to throw the basketball at us about. 20-16 our score. Texas Southern on top. Weisinger with the basketball. Gives it up to Posey. Tigers are looking for that backdoor cut. There it is. Posey off the window, no good.
Posey took a hit there, but no call from the officials.
And kind of that slip off of the screen for Posey that time. Begg with the basketball over to Nat. Nat spins, kick out, Ford from 8 feet, no good. And going to be rebounded by Ford after a couple of Texas Southern Tigers touched the ball.
And you can see the hustle out there is real with both teams right now.
Ball is going to be rebounded by Texas Southern, and bodies are falling all over the place. Let the bodies hit the floor.
As I just mentioned, the hustle is off the charts between these two teams. They're scraping and clawing, falling all over the floor, diving out of bounds. This is the type of energy that you want to see between two competitive teams.
Will be Texas Southern basketball side out with 8:55 left to go here in the first half of this basketball game. 20-16. Tigers up by 4 over the Bearcats. Oh, my. Weisinger has the basketball. 16 on the shot clock. Over the Posey. Down low. 10 on the shot. Kick out. Thought about it. 6 on the shot clock. Dribble drive and another kick out. Turnover. Ooh, foul's going to be called against the Bearcats.
Yeah, that one was close. Looked like there was some confusion there on the Texas Southern side, but we know that they're getting the ball back now.
That one goes against the leading scorer on this Sam Houston team, Isaiah Manning, picking up his first foul of the game. 20 on the shot clock. Tigers in a box set. Three-pointer from the corner. No good. Rebounded and pushed up the floor. Manning running, attacking the rim. Shot's going to be blocked out of there.
And he blocked that ball, like you said, to Cullen. Blocked that ball out of this stadium.
Can't help but to say how much athleticism is out here on the floor today. Just amazing athletes. Flex action, down low. Ball down in the low box. Spin move. Kick out. Nat for 3. That's money.
And that was just a nifty dish right there by the big man Illich. At the last second, got it to his three-point shooter, and he knocked it down.
Nat now has 10 for the Bearcats. Posey killed his dribble. Hupstead with the basketball. Roberts, no good. And now pushed up the floor by the Bearcats again. Three-point shot goes up, and a foul's going to be called. And that's one of those fouls that coaches hate to see happen, fouling someone who's a jump shooter.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Ozzie. You know Coach Jones is not going to be happy about fouling a three-point jump shooter.
When we come back, it will be Sam Houston State's basketball at the free throw line. 20-20 is our score with 7 minutes and 53 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. Welcome back to the H&PE Arena. We have a sideline report from Sasha Flynn.
Thanks. I caught up with both assistant coaches before tip-off. Sam Houston's Anthony Fobbs told me that after the loss at Oklahoma State, they're focused on showing the adjustments that carried them through the recent 4-game win streak. On the Texas Southern side, assistant coach John Jones said, December is when this team usually finds its rhythm, and Coach Johnny Jones comes in with a strong December record at 91-58, looking to add another this evening. Back to you.
Thank you, Sasha, for that report on the sideline. She'll be roaming the sideline all day for this game between Sam Houston and Texas Southern. Third free throw shot up and no good. That Jacob knocked down 2 of those shots at the line. Sam Houston has the lead 22-20. I believe this is the first lead that Sam Houston has had since the beginning of the game.
You are correct. This is Sam Houston's first lead of the game, so Texas Southern looking to need to tighten some things up here if they want to stay in the game.
Shot going to be rebounded, pushed up the floor. Walker off the window, knocking it down.
The one thing we're seeing from the Bearcats is that they are not giving up. Second chance points. They're going hard to the rim every chance they get.
One of the things that Sam Houston does very well, they rebound the basketball very well. Came into today's game averaging somewhere around 41 rebounds a game. That means they're getting a lot of second chances, Tucker.
Getting a lot of second chance opportunities, which is why we see they've been able to take the lead now after Texas Southern was playing so well earlier.
Texas Southern running the wheel up high, motion offense. Dribble, drive, ball's going to be tipped away by Nat. And that shot's going to be blocked out, and it's going to be out of bounds, and the ball goes back to the Bearcats.
Man, it looked like he was going to hit his head on the backboard trying to block that one.
Look at the athleticism of these young men running up and down the floor.
It is something to see.
Crowd.
Never underestimate the HBCU talent.
Crowd wanting Texas Southern to come up with a stop. Backdoor cut and a jam for Nat.
And I did not think the little guy could get up that high. Boy, does he have some bunnies. His head was at the rim, too.
I was just about to say, little drummer get wicked. Oh, my.
My goodness. Now, let's talk about hops.
Young man was all in. 12 points in the game for Cashy Nat, who was also on a team that's in Alexandria, Louisiana, LSU A. Tipped it away. He was the player of the year. Big time alley-oop and a timeout or a foul is going to be called. Not sure exactly.
That was a beautiful alley-oop, a beautiful 1-2, very simple alley-oop. But he got a little excited and started talking some smack and garnered the technical foul. And now you get Texas Southern free throw. They need to capitalize off of this moment.
Texas Southern has already gone to the line one time, missed both free throws. Roberts will go to the line. 8-point advantage now. Major swing has gone to the Bearcats. First free throw shot knocked down and good. We were just talking about Cashy Nat. Nat was the player of the year. Second one up and no good. 28-21, 7-point advantage for Sam Houston. And right now,
a lot of
it's
extracurricular going on here.
Plenty of
between the two teams.
Texas Southern at this point has to settle down and just get a bucket. Dribble, drive, go into the window. That's how you get back into the game. That's how you get back control of the game.
And as I said earlier, we need to see the Tigers get downhill more and try to attack, get some of that contact, because they can get there.
Closeout defense has not been great with either team at this particular point in the game.
Yeah,
first free throw shot up.
It's looked a little lazy towards these later minutes of the half, but, you know, I'm sure Coach Jones will address that at halftime with the team.
Big will come back into the ball game for Sam Houston. King will come back in. Second free throw shot up and good.
And those are two big-time free throws. You need that to shift the momentum here for the Tigers.
28-23 is our score. Texas Southern trailing by 5 with a little over 6 minutes left to go. King with the basketball, looking, pass underneath to Ford, who does a great job on the cut off of the high screen action.
And King did a little sidestep there. I'm not sure if that was a travel, but it looked like he may have shuffled getting that one up, and it wasn't called.
Roberts with the basketball. Ooh, Roberts was close. Hupstead has the ball down low, off the window. Yes.
And we need to see the Tigers do that more often. Hupstead is strong and can impose his will down in the paint. He got there, got it easy, in there for an easy two.
Tigers have to fight to the next media timeout just to cut it back down. That's a steal. Oh, almost stolen by Hupstead. Shot off the window and good. Ford.
Ford has had a day for himself in the paint.
Oh, Hupstead running away, but gets the ball back, puts it up, no good. That ball's going to be tipped away. Ooh. They're going to say it's Bearcat basketball.
And you literally see Hupstead's strength down there, imposing his will, elbowing guys out the way, getting 3 rebounds in a row. I know he didn't make the putback, but still, he's showing how strong he can be down there.
And when you really look at this, it's about preparing for the conference season that's coming in January. And if you can get this kind of play in January, that's what really matters.
And just as Sasha said in the sideline report, the Tigers usually get their act together in the month of December. We've seen that with Coach Jones time and year in and year out. The team pulls together in December.
Weisinger's pass is going to be stolen away, and it's going to be dunked in.
And that was a ferocious dunk there by Manning, trying to send a message there to the Tigers and ultimately leading to a Coach Jones timeout.
4:41 remaining here in the first half of this contest, 34-25, almost a 10-point advantage for the Bearcats. And at one time, Texas Southern was ahead in this contest in complete control.
They had a lead there for, I want to say, at least 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes there. And, you know, now it seems that Sam Houston has gained some sort of control. We're not seeing that same intensity, that same energy that we saw in the first half from the Tigers.
Tigers will have to settle in as this thing is getting close to coming to the end of the first half. 4:41 remaining in the first half of play. And so far, Texas Southern has had opportunity after opportunity, whether it's at the free throw line or second chances at the rim. They haven't been able to put them back like they should have been able to do in this game. So it'll be Texas Southern basketball. Dribble handoff in the corner. Looked like a trap coming. 3-point shot up. No good, and goes over the top. Out of play. Goes back to the Bearcats.
Those are the shots that you need to fall in these moments when the Bearcats are coming back. So now you have to get back on defense, defend, score, stop, score, as one of my old coaches used to tell me. That's how you get back into the game.
And this is a game about spurts. You know, you're going to have ebbs and flows. You just have to be able to withstand the best flow. Stolen away by Texas Southern, going all the way to the rim, and a foul's going to be called. It looked like it was posterizing action about to happen.
Boy, he took off like he was coming out of Intercontinental Airport, Hobby Airport, I don't know, but he took off.
You know that the runway was open on that particular play as Patterson was going hard to the rack.
And we got to give him some credit. That was a beautiful steal. Came out of nowhere, got the steal, and took off. And now the Tigers need to capitalize on these free throws.
Build on this momentum right here. Build on a good play, get another good defensive stop, and then you're right back where you started from. 34-26, first free throw shot by Patterson was up and good. Second shot up, money. Here's where you will probably see Sam Houston settle and continue to run their offense. Nichols, Patterson was trying to overplay that last pass. Ball up high. Illich. Being played very aggressively by Hoopstead. Hoopstead and Illich are going at each other. Ball down on the floor. Kick out. 3-point bucket. You can count those.
And
King.
as we saw earlier in the half, King hit one when a man was in his face and got knocked down. So you know you can't leave him wide open if he's hitting it with a hand in his face.
Sam Houston has knocked down 30 3-pointers in the last 2 games, 14 against Oklahoma State. Spin move in the lane, just thrown up and missed by Hoopstead. 3-pointer by Manning, no good.
Yeah, that one was way off by Manning.
Illich gets the rebound, shot up and good by Walker. Well, you can't say enough about how well Sam Houston has recovered in this contest.
I'm not sure what Coach Mudd said to them in those timeouts, but they've came out and they've changed their script.
3-point shot up, no good. I don't know why right now. Walker with an opportunity to dunk it, and he does.
All of their little guys are getting up today. And it's starting to look like a similar script from last year. It was close, but the Bearcats are starting to pull away slowly.
41-27 3-pointer, knocks down the 3-pointer from Cullen Street.
And that's a big-time shot when you need it. That was from deep, not an easy shot.
They called it a 2 and not a 3. 3-pointer for King. No good. Illich with the rebound underneath. Illich being played very aggressively. Ball goes over the top. And the ball will go out of bounds as Walker loses control. 2:05 left to go here in the first half of play. 41-29 is our score. Texas Southern trailing Sam Houston. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Tiger Basketball on YouTube.
Yeah.
41-29 is our score. 2:05 left to go here in the first half of play. Tigers need to find a little bit of rhythm as this half is coming to a close. Ossie Clark along with Tucker too. So glad that you could join us for today's game between the SWAC and Conference USA, Texas Southern, and Sam Houston State University.
And honestly, it's been a great game so far. The Tigers are still in this game. It's far from over, but the Bearcats have definitely put their stamp on it so far.
Bearcats pushing. Shot from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Texas Southern. That's Anderson. Anderson moving, grooving, gives it up to Posey. Posey loses it. And a jump ball situation will give the ball back to Sam Houston, you're seeing where the Tigers seem to be doing just a little bit too much trying to get back into this game instead of just relaxing and allowing the game to come to them. 1:25 remaining here in the first half of this game between the Bearcats and the Tigers. 41-29 still our score. So the ball goes back to the Bearcats. Hubstead is leading the Tigers with 7 points. And Nat has 12 for Sam Houston. King from 3, no good. Rebounded, but a foul is going to be called. I believe that one's going to go against Hubstead for pushing.
And I know he didn't hit that one, but King does not need a large window to get that 3 off. You see that form, it's pretty high, hard to defend, and that's why the Tigers need to continue to play up on him.
Space. You cannot give him space. Even with a hand in his face, he's still tough. Tight defense being played on the inbound by the Tigers. Walker with the basketball. Little push off by King that time. High screen roll action. Illich in the lane. He's been camped out there forever. Here's the dribble drive by Walker. Walker will kick it out. 3-point bucket. No good. Rebounded by Texas Southern. Now pushed up the floor by Anderson. Anderson gives it up. Hubstead kicks out. And another turnover by Texas Southern.
Can't have that from the Tigers.
And a foul is going to be called. I'm not sure exactly who the foul is going to go against. So Nat will go to the line for Sam Houston State with 35 seconds left to go in the first half. Illich will check out. Ford will check back in.
35 seconds left here. If you're the Tigers, all you want to do is see a bucket before you go back into the locker room. You cut the lead to 10 by the half. You're not in bad shape to come back and take back the lead in the second half.
Had plenty of opportunities in this game. Some close looks at the rim that just wouldn't fall for Texas Southern. Here is the first free throw shot, and it's up and good.
And to say the least, he has been having a day for himself.
Nat has been playing outstanding basketball, came out on fire, and still is.
And is in double figures in the first half.
$14 points for Nat. Tigers had a chance. Hubstead. Ball is going to be in and out of the hands of Roberts. Roberts.
And I know that's going to be the first thing, more than likely, that Coach Jones talks about at halftime, is the turnovers. That is the reason why Sam Houston has been able to take this lead. Unnecessary, unprovoked turnovers.
Just looking at it, going back to the last time out for the turnovers, Texas Southern had 6 turnovers. Sam Houston State had 7. So add a couple of more just in these last couple of possessions with 10 seconds left to go here in the first half. Wheel action. Walker with the basketball. King from 3-point range. No good. Illich underneath. Shot goes up. No good. And that's how the half will end. 43-29 is our score. Texas Southern trailing Sam Houston State. Tigers will have their hands full coming out to start the second half.
Yep, the Tigers are going to have to pick it up. I know Coach Jones is definitely going to get on them about their intensity. They in the first half of the first half, the Tigers showed intensity. They showed some fight. They came out, and that's why they were in the lead to start the game in the first 10 minutes. But now, we're seeing Sam Houston put their stamp on the game as the Tigers have lacked some intensity, are turning the ball over, and once you do that, the other team takes advantage.
Almost a 20-point advantage for Sam Houston State. Texas Southern will need everything that they can in the second half to come back in this ball game. We'll step aside and get you ready for the second half of this game in just a little while. You're watching Tiger Basketball on YouTube TV. 43-29 is our score as the Texas Southern University Tigers are trailing the Sam Houston State University Bearcats. Ossie Clark along with Tucker too. So glad that you would join us for the second half of this passionate basketball game between the Tigers and the Bearcats. Sasha Flynn had an opportunity to catch up with our very own coach, Johnny Jones, and here's what Coach Jones had to say. Sasha?
Thank you. I was able to catch up with assistant coach John Jones, and he basically said that they need to do a better job of not only boxing out, but making sure that they're defending beyond the arc, because there was a lot of not only turnovers, but unnecessary plays that they shouldn't have gave up on. Back to you.
Thank you, Sasha, for that. Coach Jones letting us know about the rebounding. Rebounding has been a big issue in this contest. When you look at it, 29-19, Bearcats have a 10-point advantage, 10 rebound advantage, and the Tigers cutting and getting fouled early.
And honestly, at the half, we were talking about some of the things that Texas Southern was going to need to do in order to come back into this game. And I think those are some of the things that Coach Jones probably honed on at the half. You know, that intensity, that rebounding, and making sure they're defending with some prerogative out there.
Hayes with the basketball, looking. Cross-court pass, Posey going in the lane, into Illich. Shot no good, rebounded underneath by King. Now pushed up the floor by the Bearcats.
Posey has had good positioning down there multiple times.
Illich.
Hasn't been able to finish.
Illich running the floor like the big men of old and knocking down the dunk.
Illich, you see, he's light on his feet and he's a good passer. I know his coach loves having him down there as a big.
Roberts has the ball. Looking. Posey goes in with the big-time jam.
Woo! He looked Illich down and dunked right on top of him. What a slam there by Posey.
That's the way to be aggressive. Still a 45-31 game. 14-point advantage by Sam Houston.
And honestly, those are the moments. These are the moments that Texas Southern has to use to gain momentum and gain some type of positive here.
Good defense until the very end. A whistle going to be called. I believe that's against Hayes. So with that foul, baseline out of bounds for Sam Houston. Backdoor pick coming. King with the basketball. Face up. King short. Tipped away, but tipped into the hands of the Bearcats. Nat going to the rim, scoring.
And Nat has been relentless from the start of the game, and he hasn't slowed down clearly as he's getting to the bucket just as easy here in the second half.
16 points for Nat, and he's just been electric.
Making it look easy.
Dribble drive, get in the lane, and it's Nat knocking it out of bounds.
This little guy has been all over the place for the Bearcats, getting blocks, dunking on people, getting easy buckets to the rim. Nat is a strong player here for the Bearcats.
Transfer, we said earlier, from LSU-A, Louisiana State University at Alexandria, NAIA institution.
And we clearly see why he was the player of the year at that school.
Oh my goodness. Has played lights out. 16 points in this game to go along with 4 rebounds. Tigers finally will have it, and they will inbound. 47-31 our score. Posey will get it. Dribble drive, hook stick going to the window, no good. He needs to be more aggressive in this game. Continue to attack the rim.
He definitely does, and I know everything hasn't been falling for him despite his aggression, but that's what you want to see where he is right now at the free throw line, at least get an opportunity to convert some of those points.
And you pray that the frustration at this point doesn't bother him, that it doesn't take over, that it keeps him from playing his game.
And I'm sure Coach Jones just loves to see that from who has come to be the star player for the Tigers this season. And when you have a star player that's confident like that, who's going to keep going, keep attacking the rim, despite if they're not hitting shots or not, that's always a plus side and a positive.
Begg on the far wing, gives it inside to Illich. Illich and Hupstead going at each other. And a foul's going to be called.
I guess they called it down on the other end. Coach Jones over there thinks that Illich traveled. I think some others in the stands agree with Coach.
Well, he may have packed a bag or two.
Packed it back to the free throw line now, it looks we see.
First free throw shot for Illich, no good. Old basketball coach would say when shots like that would happen and you miss the free throw shot, say the ball never lies. Love the passion of the crowd here. Nice crowd to say school is not in here at the H&PE Arena. Second free throw shot is up and good. Still a 15-point advantage for Sam Houston. One possession at a time. The Tigers will have to cut into this thing before the media timeout. Tigers with the basketball down low. Posey up and under, foul, beautiful move, and that was called for the reach that time.
So, Ozzy, we saw in the first half how fast the pace was to start out the game, right? And now we're starting off the second half. We've had multiple foul calls that have led to free throw line stops. We're seeing a whole completely different pace now. But in order for Texas Southern to come back in this game, we're going to need to see them pick up the pace.
Wonder if Coach Johnny Jones will think about extending the court, going full court pressure after made buckets or free throws.
It'll be interesting to see.
Because he's not normally a pressing style coach.
No, Coach Jones likes to get in his sets and get to his guys who he knows will go get a bucket for the team.
Second free throw shot up and good for Posey. 13-point advantage.
And sometimes, you know, you get a quick trip to the line that can ignite something. So hopefully that does that for Posey.
They're going to call a foul on Hupstead.
I'm not sure if I agree with that. It looked like he missed the original charge call.
Ooh, boy, that's tough. That is a very tough call. King actually led with a little forearm shiver, trying to create space in the middle of the lane, and a foul was called against Hupstead.
And if I believe I heard correctly, that is Hupstead's third foul. So Coach Jones has to start thinking about, you know, if he wants to keep him out there with the foul trouble. If he gets another one, we'll be seeing him come out the game.
So it'll be Bearcat basketball, baseline, out of bounds. In the hands. Nichols, I believe, turned around in the lane, no good, and rebounded, pushed up the floor, but a foul is going to be called before the Tigers can get up the floor.
You see Posey, even though he hasn't been able to hit all of his shots, he's been able to get good positioning. He's been playing good defense. He's been making hustle plays. You want to continue to see guys do that, and that's why Coach Jones has left him out here on the floor.
Hustle is what matters at this particular point, especially when you're down by 13 points. Roberts coming off. Posey in the lane. Posey up, under, off the window, good. Those are the types of sets you were just talking about.
Yep, and Posey, he's been getting that good positioning down there all game. He just hasn't been able to knock it down. So if he can continue to square up, get on that square, the Tigers might have a chance to come back here.
Foul's going to be called. Looking at the replay. That was very close. So it's going to be Sam Houston's basketball. 11-point advantage for the Bearcats with 16-32, almost to the timeout. Over the top to Ford. Manning in the lane. Manning walked twice. I thought they were going to get him the first time.
He definitely walked it out, and I think he may have hurt himself because he's limping up the floor now. That's not a good sign for the Bearcats, but if you're the Tigers, you might want to attack him.
Find him, go after him. Find the weakest link. Looking at a horns set up high. Roberts thought about it. There it is, backside. Oh, missed shot by Hupstead. Oh, and a second opportunity, and a foul's going to be called.
And that's the thing with Hupstead. We see him continually go after the ball, go after those second chance points.
Great job of getting the ball into the high post and then slipping behind it was Hupstead.
And you saw that hustle there from him. He got blocked twice and did not care. He continued to go up strong, and now he's at the line to convert to cut the lead under 10.
Which is what you want going into a media timeout, to be at single digits if you can get there. Misses the first free throw shot. Hupstead has 9 points in the basketball game for Texas Southern. Second shot up, good. 10-point game. Texas Southern has slowly chipped away at the lead.
Slowly been chipping away. They've slowly been chipping away. They know what they're doing. Texas Southern, they just have to show more intensity.
16 on the shot clock. Great movement by the Bearcats. Oh, defense really good, and a foul's call underneath.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. Not sure I agree with that one. I saw all ball from our view. I'm not sure what view the official had there. And I think all of the Tiger fans in here agree, but we'll see him at the line coming after this.
48-38, our score, 10-point game. Texas Southern trailing Sam Houston. We'll take this time out. You're watching Texas Southern basketball on YouTube. $15.50 remaining here in the second half of play. Ossie Clark along with Tucker Toole for tonight's game between Texas Southern and Sam Houston State University. Ford will be at the line for the Bearcats. We have seen an amazing basketball game between these two teams who are just a little over an hour from one another. First free throw shot goes around and in. Tucker, when you talk about Texas pride, you can ask for two better teams when it comes to Texas pride.
Oh, yeah. These two teams, they show that they're from the state, and they make that known when it comes to conference play, because these schools both have rivals that are out of the state.
Very intense man-to-man defense being played. Posey inside to Hupstead over to Hayes. Hayes for three, no good. Rebounded underneath by Walker, pushed up the floor by Manning. Manning spins out, touched the sideline, and it will be Texas Southern basketball.
And, you know, there's something that continues to stand out to me. Texas Southern field goal percentages continue to decrease while Sam Houston's is increased. So if that happens, that's clearly going to be a way for them to take the lead, and that's what's happened here for Sam Houston.
Here's a big thing that you can look at the stats. Points in the paint. Sam Houston has 26 to Texas Southern's 14. Tigers are going to have to do a much better job of scoring around the rim. Speaking of which, easy bucket.
And like we said, if Posey can square up, take his time, and be patient down there, it's an easy bucket for him.
Nat with the dribble drive on the baseline off the window. That boy is smooth.
Wow. And you just see he doesn't care if his defender's bigger than him, stronger than him. He's going to take it at him every time, and he's been converting.
18 points for Nat. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded underneath and pushed up the floor by Coleman. Is that three-point shot from the corner, good. That's Walker knocking it down.
And as you can see, Sam Houston is just playing as a team, you know, and Nat is leading that charge for them, but they've been moving the ball, playing unselfishly.
Another 15-point game. Three-pointer, no good.
And
three-pointer for Walker on the other end. Rebounded underneath by Texas Southern and pushed up the floor. Now the pace is starting to pick up. Hayes going to the window and gets a foul called against Walker.
yeah, they've been taking some sort of ill-advised threes from what we've been seeing on the Texas Southern side.
55-40 our score. And we were talking about it just a moment ago about getting in the paint, trying to score in the paint, and then Hupstead throws one up from 19 feet.
Yeah, we need to see them be more aggressive, try to get to the line, try to break their defense down, try to show that they can take control.
First free throw shot up, and it is good for Hayes. Hayes has 6 points in the ball game. Tigers were 5 for 8 in the first half from the free throw line. Second shot up, it is good. 13-point advantage by Sam Houston. You saw Walker tell Ford, slow down, calm down. We're going to run this set. Ford has it. He's looking for the back door. That ball almost was off Ford's foot. Ball's going to be tipped away on the floor. And it's going to be Sam Houston basketball.
Nearly ran into the table there. That's that hustle intensity that we're talking about.
13:35 left to go here in the second half of play. Walker with the basketball. Illich trying to set a screen. Ball's going to be stolen away. Hayes has the basketball. Dribble, drive, going all the way to the window. Puts it off the window, good. 55-44 is our score. 11-point advantage for the Bearcats. Three-pointer, no good. Illich underneath. Are they going to call a foul? Oh, that is.
That did not look like a foul to me there, Ozzy. That did not look like a foul. That looked like a clean rip. I cannot agree with that call. But what we are seeing is the Tigers are starting to make a slight run. They're trying to cut this lead. They cut it down to 10. I know Sam Houston's now back up to 11, but the Tigers are fighting.
Little scrap. Is that Coleman?
I believe that is
Beaumont.
I believe that is Anderson. No, Andrews. That was Anderson.
That was Anderson. Oh.
Both of these teams have been chippy. And that's another, I think, kind of ticky-tack call that we've been seeing a few of those. One right before that, but I'm assuming I saw the official put his forearm up, telling the player that he can't have his forearm on the player who is trying to score as he's going up. So that's why the foul was called.
Shot going up. It is good. That is Coleman at the line, making this game a 12-point game again for Sam Houston. Second free throw shot is up, and it is also good. A lot of energy in this arena tonight between these two teams, pushing tempo against each other. This is what Texas basketball is all about. Good defense being played by Coleman. Dribble, drive is going to be stolen away by Walker. Hupstead, push it, knocks it out.
Now that was a big time block there by Hupstead. Looked like the guard was outrunning him. No, sir. Hupstead put the gears on, got up, and sent that thing back.
It's going to be Texas Southern basketball. Is it going to be? So they call that foul against Nat. And so, is that Anderson going to the line? No points in the game for Anderson. So 1-and-1 opportunity. Missed the shot, rebounded. Big man going up, gets it knocked away. Good ball movement, tipped away by Hayes at the last moment.
And if the Tigers are going to start cutting this lead a little more, we're going to have to start seeing some more stops and scores. I know it's been hard lid on the rim for the Tigers for the past few minutes, but they're going to have to put some points on the board if they want to come back.
Free throws, layups are a must. Manning from the top of the key, no good. He missed that poorly.
He's had a few of those here today. Not sure Coach really.
Anderson going the full length of the floor. I'm sorry, Tucker, for cutting you off. And a foul's going to be called. That's an easy foul.
That was a great layup there by Anderson. And Posey there with the foul on Walker of the Bearcats.
This is another 1-and-1 situation. Substitution about to be made for Texas Southern. 57-46 our score. 12-22 left to go here in the second half. Nice crowd on hand here at the H&PE Arena.
Well, the alumni are passionate as ever here at Texas Southern.
Fisher coming over, letting the alumni know and fans know enough is enough. Walker going to the line, missed a shot, going to be rebounded, and a foul's going to be called. Wow. Never a dull moment here at Texas Southern. 57-46.
That's your help, right? That's your help, right? The one just got escorted up out here?
Shot goes up. Oh, no good. Manning pushing the tempo. Illich Nichols in the middle of the lane. Shot goes up, no good. Now pushed up the floor. Texas Southern has a chance. Kick out. Hayes thought about the three. Anderson in the lane. Ooh, out of control. Didn't get the foul call. Pushed up the floor by Manning. Shot from the corner. No good. It's going to go over the top. And 11 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in the second half of this game. 57-46 our score. Texas Southern trailing by 11. We'll take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll have more second half action live from the H&PE Arena here on the campus of Texas Southern University. You're watching Tiger Basketball on YouTube.
Southern University, we're more than a campus. We're a community driven by purpose and excellence. Here, teamwork and student success are at the heart of everything we do. We are proud to be an independent urban university committed to innovation, diversity, and progress. At TSU, excellence meets opportunity. From Third Ward to the world, we are TSU proud. Texas Southern University, we're more than a campus. We're a community driven by purpose and excellence. Here, teamwork and student success are at the heart of everything we do. We are proud to be an independent urban university committed to innovation, diversity, and progress. At TSU, excellence meets opportunity. From Third Ward to the world, we are TSU proud. Texas Southern University, we're more than a campus. We're a community driven by purpose and excellence. Here, teamwork and student success are at the heart of everything we do. We are proud to be an independent urban university committed to innovation, diversity, and progress. At TSU, excellence meets opportunity. From Third Ward to the world, we are TSU proud.
So 11 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. This game is far from being out of reach for Texas Southern. Tigers trailing by 11. Couple of baskets here and there, and they're right back into this basketball game. Kick out. Dribble drive in the lane. Shot, no good. Manning pushing. Kick out, three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Sam Houston, and a shot goes off the window good. That's going to be big.
And what has been the tale of the game for the Bearcats?
Rebounding.
Second chance points. Man, they've been able to get those second chance points, offensive rebounds all game long, and that's why they're continuing to extend this lead.
And that's one of those things that coaches will definitely talk about is making sure that your team doesn't get those opportunities by boxing out. Three-pointer no good by Hayes. Rebounded or tipped out of bounds, and it'll go back to Texas Southern. Going back to the rebounding, it's finding somebody and boxing out. And if you can't find somebody, just put your body on somebody or in an area, take care of that area. Three-point shot, looking at it on the replay. Just a little off.
Yeah, and that was a beautiful pass from his teammate. Had it right on the money, but it was just in and out. You know you got to knock those wide open ones down.
Anderson has the basketball, being defended by King. High screen and roll action. Hoofstead walked. And that was an easy call. I have one good eye, and I could have made that call.
Yeah, you got to take your time a little bit, be a little more patient there, big fella. I think he was just ready to go, and as we've seen, he's always ready to go to the rack.
13-point advantage still for the Bearcats. Manning to King. Back to Big. Motion offense. Three-pointer on the way, no good. That ball is going to be rebounded by Illich. and tipped away. Nobody's going after the basketball. Now Texas Southern has it. It's going to be tipped away, and then Manning touches it, and it goes out of bounds.
Some scrappy play there, some scrappy play. We've seen that all day. We've seen that all day from both of these two teams.
Wow.
And that can be expected when you're only 73 miles away, right?
Yes. 59-46. And if you're Texas Southern, you're saying every possession, one score, one stop.
That's all you need to do. Score, stop, score.
Three-pointer up, no good. Rebounded underneath by Posey. Posey was beat up underneath.
And Posey, as we've said, he just needs to be patient and take his time down there under the rim. But hopefully he's not too shaken up after that bad fall.
9:58 remaining, and Posey will go to the line. Manning will check out for the Bearcats. This has been intense. When you talk about beating up one another, running up and down the floor, energy, excitement, this game has had it all. Posey will go to the line. First free throw shot up, and it is money. 12-point advantage for Sam Houston. Posey for the second shot. Second free throw shot is up, and it is good.
And those are big-time shots from Posey. You need to capitalize any way you can right now if you're Texas Southern.
Defense, hedging, and a foul's going to be called. Or a timeout.
Nope, that's a foul.
Foul call.
It's on Hayes. And that's his fourth.
Boy, that's huge right now with 9 minutes and 52 seconds.
Yeah.
Hayes has been a catalyst.
Coach looked directly to his bench. He's about to get him out of there.
Shot goes up, no good. Rebound the basketball. That's Anderson with the ball for Texas Southern. Anderson, high screen and roll action. I don't know why he killed his dribble that time. One thing guards must be able to do is maintain their dribble up high. Three-pointer coming. No good. Rebounded underneath by Posey.
And he's going to have to be the catalyst here for the Texas Southern here in the second half.
9 points. Game right now. And a foul is going to be called as the shot goes up, and a rebound opportunity. See who that foul is going to go against. Is it Illich?
And now the Tigers have cut that lead under 10. You want to start seeing them make those stops. And now we have a timeout.
Say timeout on the floor. 59-50 is our score. We'll stick around right here. What a basketball game we have seen so far. You've watched these teams literally take each other's best punch throughout the course of this game, and nobody's been knocked out yet.
Nope, nobody's been knocked out yet. Just as it looked that Sam Houston was pulling away, the Tigers now have made some stops. They've made some scores. They've become patient. They've done what they needed to do to position themselves to have a chance to come back now.
And when you talk about positioning yourself, it's doing all of the little things, the little dirty, grimy, gritty things that you're going to have to do. And primarily, that's rebounding the basketball, something that Sam Houston State is really good at. But the last couple of possessions, Texas Southern has wiped the glass and been able to get points off of those opportunities.
And in order to win this game, they're going to have to do that each possession now in the rest of the second half. This 9 minutes and 18 seconds, TSU is going to have to make sure they rebound and continue to bring that intensity, because what we've seen from the Bearcats, they've done it from first and second half.
So when play resumes, it will be Texas Southern basketball. Sasha Flynn has been roaming the sideline. Sasha, what's going on?
So, quick note from Sam Houston's timeout. The staff was stressing on two things. Win the boards and keep executing. They know TSU keeps making pushes, so they wanted clean possessions on both ends. Back to you.
Wow, that's perfect. Exactly what we were just talking about moments ago. Rebounding and getting clean stops.
Well, if it's coming from coach, then you know it needs to happen.
Hubstead will go to the line. Hubstead has 10 in the game, while Posey has 16. First free throw shot up is good. 8-point advantage for the Bearcats. Tigers will have to pick up the defensive intensity. Hubstead waiting, second shot, it's good.
That's what you want to see from the Tigers, taking advantage of those opportunities at the line. You want to make sure you always do that.
7-point advantage for the Bearcats. Walker with the ball, up high. Seeing that cross action. Slip screen. Walker's off the window, no good. Posey goes way high to get that one.
Posey has been making some monumental plays here down the stretch for the Tigers.
Good dribble driving, getting to the lane for the Texas Southern Tigers.
And the Tigers now are starting to make a comeback. Doing the things they need to do down the stretch here in the second half that are changing the game.
Oh my goodness. Great job defensively down on the baseline until the very end, and a foul's called.
Okay, and that is Hubstead's third. So I had said that was his third earlier, so now he actually received his third foul.
King will go to the line for the Bearcats. First free throw shot is up, and it is no good. It rattles in and out of the rim.
For the Bearcats, number 5, Justin Bay.
This was not an area where the Bearcats suffer. They usually shoot the ball very well from the free throw line. Second free throw shot is up, and it's good.
We know King's a good shooter, so he's not going to miss two of those opportunities.
6-point advantage for Sam Houston. We said this was a game of ebbs and flows. Here's a drive on the baseline. Shot up and good.
And Roberts has come in the game with intensity and has hit some big-time shots here in the second half for the Tigers.
4-point advantage for the Bearcats. Dribble drive on the baseline. Up and under, no good. Rebounded underneath by Texas Southern.
Monstrous rebound by Hubstead right there. And he let everybody know, too.
Ball coming down inside. Ooh. Anderson thought about it. Count is on. Anderson getting to the window, and it's going to be stolen. Oh, and a foul's going to be called in that situation. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you saw Anderson turn that one over, and he hustled back.
And the kick out was to Hubstead in the corner instead of kicking back out across the defense, and a foul's called. 60-56 is our score. 7:43 remaining here in the second half. We'll take this timeout. You're watching Texas Southern Tiger basketball on YouTube.
Southern University, we're more than a campus. We're a community driven by purpose and excellence. Here, teamwork and student success are at the heart of everything we do. We are proud to be an independent urban university committed to innovation, diversity, and progress. At TSU, excellence meets opportunity. From Third Ward to the world, we are TSU proud. Texas Southern University, we're more than a campus. We're a community driven by purpose and excellence. Here, teamwork and student success are at the heart of everything we do. We are proud to be an independent urban university committed to innovation, diversity, and progress. At TSU, excellence meets opportunity. From Third Ward to the world, we are TSU proud. Texas Southern University, we're more than a campus. We're a community driven by purpose.
To 56 our score. Texas Southern trailing by 4 points here in the second half of this basketball game, which has been extremely exciting between two solid teams who are hungry for wins.
Yes, both of these teams have had some tough matchups to start the season, and now they're both bringing that intensity to Texas.
First free throw shot was up, and it was good. Second shot up and good. Back to a 6-point advantage for the Bearcats. Texas Southern needs to be in attack mode. Posey up high. Setting a double screen. Hoopstead on the baseline, getting to the window. Shot no good, but a pushback is missed.
That was a great rip-through drive to the basket. He missed the first one, stayed with it. Hasn't had the most efficient game, but he's showing his hustle no matter what.
That's a good move to the window by Nicholas. Posey sets the screen up high. Posey gets in the middle of the lane, very close. Yes, right call. That's unfortunate because he dipped his shoulder at the very end to get that foul.
Yeah, and Posey's been playing well down there. He's currently leading the Tigers with 16 points after, some of those big-time buckets in this second half and knocking down his free throws.
A little over 6 minutes left to go here in the second half. Texas Southern still trailing by 6. Backdoor cut by King. Catches Weisinger napping on the baseline.
And that's literally what he was doing. That's, unacceptable. Your coach always tells you, never let your man have an open lane to the basket. And King had one there, and that was an easy lay for him.
And it's one of those old school coaching mindsets. Put your foot on the baseline and turn them away. Here's a shot, no good. But a whistle's going to be called, going to be a foul that will send Roberts to the line. Put your foot on the baseline and make sure that you're turning everything back inside to your defensive help.
Yeah, that's textbook. That's rule number one, and I know Coach Jones isn't happy about letting an easy one like that get by.
Means that you're staring at the ball. You're not being active on the defensive side. Shot for Roberts. Boy, I thought that one was going to be off. He shot it very quickly. Hubstead with 14. Posey with 16. And Roberts now with 12.
And Roberts has come alive here in this second half and come
Turnover
for the Tigers. And this is what the Tigers need. They need to continue to get stops if they want a chance to come back. They're down by 6. There's 6 minutes left. They're in the perfect position to strike now.
6:08 left to go here in the second half. 66-60 our score. You talked about it just moments ago. This is the perfect opportunity to get yourself right back into this game. Pull up from 15, no good. Posey tried to go up and rebound it. Posey still down. the lane, no good.
Yeah,
Nicholas.
A little confused there. Posey looked like he was hurt down there, but hopped right back up and came down the floor.
Is this a timeout? Oh, okay, no timeout. I was wondering for a second, was there a timeout call? Posey will take it out. Give Posey a lot of credit because once he was able to get up, he was sprinting down to the other end of the floor. Anderson with the basketball, 66-60. Still plenty of time left in this game. Dribble, drive. No need for the Tigers to hit the panic button. Horns action up high. Dribble drive, Roberts dumps it off to Posey. Hupstead gets it back, and Hupstead will go to the line. I believe that was going against Illich.
And what wherewithal from Hupstead to be putting it back up as he was getting fouled. So now he's going to get some chances to go to the line because he was trying to get a putback. Hopefully he's okay, though. He did bang his head pretty hard there on the floor.
Sam Houston looking to make a substitution. Hupstead will go to the line. We already let you know that he has 14 points in the game. 3 Tigers in double digits in tonight's game. Hupstead, Posey, and Roberts. One thing that you can definitely say is that Sam Houston has held Cashy Nate as long as they can. He's about to check into the ball game.
Yeah, and that's one guy that you're going to have to try to contain. He's been having a great game. He's been hot from all angles, so the Tigers are going to look to have to try to contain him.
First free throw shot rattled in and out. So the second shot will be attempted by Hupstead.
I mean, and if we just look at the Tigers' free throws, you know, they've missed over 7 free throws, and if you look at the score, they'd be in the lead.
Running the floor, the Bearcats, and a foul's going to be called. That's pushing tempo, sideline break. Old school UCLA style.
Yep, pushing the tempo, and now the Bearcats at the line just after the Tigers spent a trip.
Manning will go to the line. First free throw shot is up, and it's good. 7-point advantage. Plenty of time for the Texas Southern, but you also have to remember time is not on your side. So everything is going to count down the stretch. Seven-point advantage, 68-61. 5:05 left to go. Roberts with the basketball up high, being defended by Walker. High screen action coming. Roberts kick out, three-pointer for Hupstead, knocks it down from Cullen Street.
Woo! And that is how you stay in the game. You stay with it. You don't stop. Just because you haven't been hitting all of your shots all game, that does not mean you stop when you get the good looks. And that's what Hupstead did there, and he's stepping up for his team.
4-point basketball game between the Bearcats and the Tigers. My goodness gracious. You couldn't ask for one to come down the stretch any better than what we're having right here tonight.
And anytime you have a Johnny Jones coach team, the Tigers are never out of it, okay? They have fight. They will come back, and he has seemed to have his guys locked in right now, and they are playing on one accord.
A couple of years ago in the conference tournament, they were trailing, I believe it was Grambling, and found a way in that basketball game to keep fighting to the bitter end and found a way to beat the Grambling Tigers in the Southwestern Athletic Conference tournament.
You can look over there at the sideline, and Coach Jones did not look rattled or upset at all any time while the Tigers were down. They were down nearly 15, 16 points And now the Bearcats only have a 4-point lead.
He was as cool as the other side of the pillow. Never allowed himself to be rattled, and that's a good thing for your team to be able to see that you're steady, that you're rock steady. Now, can the Texas Southern Tigers come out with 4:51 and execute with precision down the stretch? Because you're down by 4, you're going to need all the energy you can just to get it back to a tie ball game. But then to take control of this game, you're going to need just a little extra. Ossie Clark along with Tucker Toole for tonight's basketball game. So glad that you're joining us here on YouTube. Ball was almost thrown away. First time that we've seen full court pressure and a foul. That's an easy call.
Yep, easy call there. And that's not what you want to see there from Posey. He's been playing so well here for the Tigers, and for him to pick up his 5th foul, that is just crucial.
Very crucial. Posey leaves the game with 16 points.
Man, he was giving the Tigers the energy that they needed here to poise this comeback. So we're going to have to see someone step up. We saw Hubstead just make the big 3. But we're going to need to see somebody step up in his place because he was doing a great job here in this second half, hitting shots and getting the Tigers back in the game.
So now it's going to be one of those situations, can you give us energy from the bench? Can you be a leader from the sideline? Because energy doesn't stop just because you're off the floor. You can still have that energy that's necessary to help your team win. Second free throw shot up, rattles in. Back to a 6-point ball game. Nicholas checks into the ball game. Roberts with the ball up high. Nadal. High screen and roll action. 3-pointer thrown up, no good. Oh my.
I'm not sure that was the shot that Coach Jones was looking for, even some of his teammates, but now they're back on defense.
Yeah, that one was, you don't want to say questionable, but definitely wonder why. In the lane, that's easy. Oh, rebounded. That goes in and out for Big.
The shot went in and out, but the in and out before that was nasty.
3-pointer from Cullen Street, no good.
He's getting good looks. It went in and out. He just needs to stay composed. Stay composed.
Here's the other thing. 2 are just as good as 3. If you can get it. King pulls up, misses, rebounded underneath, and a foul is going to be called, or is it going to be just a stoppage of play? The blood. Ford is down.
And based off of seeing those type of injuries before, that does not look to be promising there for Ford. He looks to be in excruciating pain on the sideline for the Bearcats.
70-64 is our score. 3:49 remaining. We'll take this time out. You're listening, or you're watching Tiger Basketball on YouTube.
Southern University, we're more than a campus. We're a community driven by purpose and excellence. Here, teamwork and student success are at the heart of everything we do. We are proud to be an independent urban university committed to innovation, diversity, and progress. At TSU, excellence meets opportunity. From Third Ward to the world, we are TSU proud. Texas Southern University, we're more than a campus. We're a community driven by purpose and excellence. Here, teamwork and student success are at the heart of everything we do. We are proud to be an independent urban university committed to innovation, diversity, and progress. At TSU, excellence meets opportunity. From Third Ward to the world, we are TSU proud. Texas Southern University, we're more than a campus. We're a community driven by purpose and excellence. Here, teamwork and student success are at the heart of everything we do. We are proud to be an independent urban university committed to innovation, diversity, and progress. At TSU, excellence meets opportunity. From Third Ward to the world, we are TSU proud.
Six-point advantage for the Bearcats. Wheel action being used by Texas Southern. Motion offense in the lane as Roberts missed. Put up off the glass, but a foul is going to be called before the putback. Sam Houston is 19 of 25 in this basketball game from the free throw line. Texas Southern is 19 of 26.
And neither team really have been able to knock down the three consistently tonight, but we've seen them continue to attack the rack, and now we see Roberts at the free throw line again, as both teams have been doing it.
Here's a telltale heart rebounding. We talked about it. Defensively, Sam Houston with 30 rebounds, Texas Southern with only 25. Defensive rebounds, total rebounds, Sam Houston has 44.
Yeah, the Tigers are getting out-rebounded pretty bad here. Hudspeth has tried to take the brunt of the rebounding for his teammates so far, especially now with Posey out of the game. So that's going to be something to keep an eye on for the Tigers as they come down with under 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game.
Walker with the basketball, gives it up. Nat.
And he's just been ice cold for the Bearcats all day long. Now has 22 in the ball game.
Wow. He just finds a way to make it happen. He is as silky smooth as I've seen in a long time in this conference.
He's been finding his spot, been finding his creases, and getting there and converting each and every time.
Tigers trailing by 6. Turn around. Anderson kicks out. Nadal, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded over the top. Nichols, 72-66, and a flip off the window. Good. Reverse layup.
And now, if you're the Tigers, this is crunch time. We're getting to the 2-minute mark. If you're going to come back, you have to get these stops, and you have to score now.
Movement by Tigers, kick out, reset with 10 on the clock. 8 seconds on the shot clock. High screen and roll, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Walker, and now we're just at about the 2-minute mark.
And literally saw a coach scratching his head at that last shot. And now Upstead is down. Not a good sign. Not a good sign for the Tigers.
Hubstead being down right now. Trainer coming out to attend to Hubstead. 74-66 our score. This has been a dogfight.
It really has, and it's coming down to the wire.
for Texas Southern. 74-66 our score.
And Agpawa checks in for Upstead.
10 seconds on the clock, we're 11, and a foul.
Both teams are in the double bonus, so now each foul will lead to some free throw opportunities for either team.
Illich will go to the line. Young man from Serbia, has a twin brother who's playing on the West Coast. First free throw shot up and no good. Played at Loyola in Maryland as a freshman. This Bearcat team is pretty young, though. When you really just look at all of the guys that are on the team, it is a very young basketball club.
Yeah. And now it's going to have to be scored quickly. You can't really take too much time off the clock here if you're the Tigers. And that's the last thing that you can do.
Turnover.
Just turn it over and lead to an easy bucket.
76-66, a minute and 20 left to go. Got to be in attack mode if you're Texas Southern. You can't stand around and wait. You got to go to the rack. There's going to the rack by Anderson, and a timeout call by Coach Jones.
It's a big-time bucket. Got it pretty quickly, got there to the rack, but you got to continue with those type of possessions and continue to be consistent with that.
And you don't want to say it was too little too late for the Tigers at this particular point, but Sam Houston had been giving space to get to the rim in this game, and that's one of the leading factors when you start looking at the numbers of points in the paint.
And it's never over until the clock says 0, especially when the score is under 10. But the Tigers are really going to have to do some things very quickly if they want to have a chance.
Have to play great defense, get a turnover and a quick score.
And score on every next possession that they have. Preferably a three-point shot.
Oh, Manning, that was on the official, not being able to get the ball improperly. Walker with the ball, being defended heavily by Anderson. 1 minute remaining. Trap coming, almost stolen away, and a shot off the window is up and good, and a foul is going to be called. And I don't know why players have a tendency to want to contest those type of calls from the official, because in that situation, there's usually a pretty easy call.
Yeah, and that's the last thing that you really want to see, especially when you're trying to come back in these moments. You went up straight, but you got to let some of those go when you're trying to come back in these moments.
78-68, our score, 54 seconds remaining. King goes to the line for the traditional three-point play and finishes. 79-68. Tigers need a score. Dribble drive, getting to the lane. Anderson just a little short on the teardrop. And another foul. And Sam Houston will go back to the line.
And with missing that one, it's going to be pretty tough for the Tigers to come back from this one.
79-68 our score, 42 seconds remaining here in the second half of this game. And Nicholas is at the line for Sam Houston. Nicholas knocks down the shot, 80-68. Boy, Texas Southern was right there. They were on the cusp of coming back in this basketball game. Second shot up and no good. excuse me, and it is good. 81-68 with a little three-point shot up, no good. Rebounded underneath by Roberts, off the window, and it's good. And another timeout call, or yes. Oh, no time, no
Just a
timeout call.
stoppage by the official. Fixing the time on the clock.
.31 seconds remaining and a foul. That one's on Hayes.
And we might be seeing our last possessions here. The Tigers put up a good fight here against Sam Houston.
Very good fight. I mean, you really talk about a couple of possessions in the first half, really the difference in this basketball game.
Truly, and really that willingness or that being able to keep up with the intensity is where Texas Southern fell short. They started very strong, started very fast, started very intense. But as the game continued and progressed, we saw the Bearcats get comfortable, and we saw Cashy Nat cash most of his shots tonight.
Yes, he did. For the Texas Southern Tigers, things don't get any easier as the season goes on. Go to Minnesota, and then from Minnesota to North Carolina State. Shot in the lane, no good, turnaround. 20 seconds and counting. 12-point advantage for the Bearcats. Walker will hold it. 4 seconds, 3, 2, and that's going to do it. 82-70 is the final score between the Bearcats and the Texas Southern Tigers. What a game we had here today, Tucker, between these two outstanding programs.
Yeah, great matchup here tonight. We saw two teams fight, and you got to just go back to some of the things that we were told pregame. You know, Coach Jones said that they got their team back, so you got to have some of that chemistry. This was their first game back, all playing together. We saw they played well, but it has to continue.
Healthy and getting the team back as a whole is a very important thing for the Texas Southern Tigers. And of course, when you talk about what's remaining on the schedule here in the month of December, you're talking about Minnesota, NC State, Abilene Christian, and Houston Tilson.
One thing you know about Coach Jones, he's never going to play a light schedule. He's always going to make sure that his guys are playing good Division I high major competition throughout the regular season. So when it comes time for conference play, they're ready to go.
82-70 is the final score. The Bearcats get a victory over the Texas Southern Tigers. For Tucker 2, for Sasha Flynn, I'm Mossy Clark saying thank you for joining us for tonight's basketball game here from Houston. So long, everybody.